Okay, folks, here's the Nikon DF with the Zeiss 135 millimeter f2. And you'll see a slideshow of all the pictures. I will tell you each one. This is like the 50 millimeter f1.8. And these pictures are just about the same. But I want to show you the picture quality with the F-mount glass mounted on this camera. It's a full frame camera. You can see how sharp the pictures are. So with autofocus and even manual focus, I was pretty impressed with this camera. And the lenses or the picture quality is good. They're only 16 megapixel files. All right. And I tried, now that was the only flaw, was that leaf. I tried to get it as sharp as possible. I just wouldn't recognize it. But I tried a different lens this time. This was the 16 millimeter, and it's a macro also. So I do the bird bath, and I think I did the leaf on this time. And this one came out a lot sharper. And the TV, of course. This one right here is the 35 millimeter Carl Zeiss, and it's a macro also. It's the Milvus. So you can see how close you can get. It's unreal. It's manual focus lens, but it's excellent. Try that leaf and the TV, of course. I'm watching Tanya in Korea. She has a twin sister in Ukraine. This is now another 35 millimeter. And this is a Nikon. It's a 2.8, smaller lens. No, I'll take that back. It was an F2. This might have been Milvus. I had two of them. Okay, this is 24 now. So you can see it's wider view. It's the D. It's autofocus. I love this lens. Worked perfectly with the camera. This is a 35 millimeter f2.8. So this is a manual focus lens also. A little off. You know, I did the bottom part of the tree, the top of the tree, and then that one leaf. And I did a couple of pictures, maybe three of them. And you know what? It might not have been 35 millimeter. It was a couple of 50s, an f1.4, f1.2. And I didn't put the non-CPU information in. Sorry about that. But still, it looks sharp, doesn't it? So they just repeat. I get a longer lens. I believe this was the 105 millimeter. So it's not reading correctly. This is a 2.5, I believe. But it was sharp. So I've tried a whole assortment of lenses. Most of the pictures are sharp. You can see the difference between, this is a 1.8, 50 millimeter, but I think it was the 1.4. And I had a hard time focusing on that leaf. This is the, I'm sorry, these are the G lenses. So this is, that was a 51.8. This is 85 1.8. Now the 85 should do a much better job in that leaf. And as I get the longer lens, you get, but still the quality looks great. That's off of a TV. It's an OLED, and I don't see any pixels. This is the macro. This is the 105 macro. I love this lens. Look at that. The nose, how it clears off. So I went from 3, 3.5. I think it goes 2.8 at the highest aperture. It's pretty clear. 105 millimeter. It's a G lens. See, you can see that leaf, and you can see the little bokeh in the background. Now, this is the 16 to 35 zoom. 16, now that's at 35. 16, 35. See how sharp it is? And this is an f4 zoom lens, wide zoom lens. (16) and 35. And then I can get the whole tree at 16, 35, almost. And that's 35 looking at the leaf. Now, this one right here is 135. This is the Carl Zeiss. I think it's an f2 point. Yeah, f2 at the highest number. I was just a little bit off of focus. This is a manual focus lens. That leaf was sharp though. I was a little bit off of focus with the lens. Let me show you my. See, I was a little off focus right there. See, 35-16. I think that's pretty sharp. Maybe not. I wonder if that's on the lens. Let's do it again. Yeah, that might be on the lens. Wow, didn't know that. And here it is. This is the 105, and it's the G lens. That's 3.5. That's a 3.8. I didn't notice. You can see the tongue, you know, where it's cracking a little bit. But then I see a little dirt or something, mud on the tongue. So I have to take a look at that. But look how sharp the teeth are. This is the 85 millimeter. And that might be on the sensor. I don't know. Because that's a different glass. But anyway, look how sharp my Yorkie is. Isn't that great? So I've tried the 51.8, the G, the 35 millimeter. I believe this is the Milvis. Let me take a look. Now, the Milvis is, I think, a F2. Yeah, it's an F2. So this is, what is that? F2.8. But still, it looks pretty sharp, doesn't it? But I'm going to the one that I'm like the best. Here's my 24 millimeter. Now that's 35. That's 24. So it went for the leaf, okay? So it wasn't that good on the leaf, but most of the time it was pretty good. Now let's just go in here. See, that's pretty sharp, folks. So out of all these lenses, okay, let me go over here, bring the mouse over. There's the Carl Zeiss 135 millimeter f2. It looks sharp with this camera. I'm going to put this like right here so I can talk to it. It's excellent. I'm going to make it wide. I'm going to move this a little bit. This battery's done. That's for the Sony APS-C. So if I open this up, okay, this is the 50 millimeter f1.8 that came with the camera. This is the 16 millimeter f2.8. This is the Milvus 35 2. This is the 24 millimeter f2.8D. Carl Zeiss. This is the macro, which is the 15. Yeah, it's a 15 millimeter f2. And look at the deep barrel, and then the lens is all the way down there. And of course the 1.250. This is a 1.450. So these are the older type film lenses. Manual focus. The 24 is good. The 50 is good. The 60 is good. And then there's the 105. And on these film lenses, you can, that's for focusing. But you didn't have to put it at f22. You can take it to 2S, which I liked. So that's the film glass, okay. Here's the G glass. So the 135 is on here. Here's the 50 1.8, 85 1.8, 16 to 35, and the 105 AFS G ED glass. Okay. All excellent glass. I missed a few shots, but still excellent. So I thank you for watching. It's a rainy day again, as usual, wintertime. But if you have any questions, or if you'd like to see any demonstrations, let me know. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.